What's up, guys? It's David here at Faction Strength and Conditioning. I'm joined by Austin Cooper, one of our coaches here. 15.2 was 14.2 again. So if you did it last year, you know how it feels. Austin just did it with our coach Mike. He's here to talk about a little bit of strategy and how he felt about the workout.
So guys, a couple things on workout, I guess, strategy-wise. First thing I do is just break them up from the very start. I did singles and maybe 1 or 2 doubles. But for the first sets of 10, just doing singles fast. You know, get on the bar, do one, get off. Get on the bar, do one, get off. You got plenty of time, so there's no need to rush it from the start, because those forearms are going to blow up pretty quickly in the second or third round. So that's my biggest thing for strategy-wise, is just breaking them up early. Overhead squats, you know, just kind of go through them. I paused at 5, overhead didn't drop it, paused, kept my breath, kept going. Like Jason Kalipa said tonight, you don't want to get out of breath early. As soon as you're out of breath, it's just kind of going to be game over. So you want to stay nice and calm and relaxed as long as you can. So that'd be my biggest tips for that.
Yeah, I agree. Whenever I want to go over a few stages here, I'm going to go over movement prep. So to get you in the best position to do this workout, I've got a few stretches and a few positions that you want to hit yourself. One is going to be banded flexion. We're going to look at here. This is the first 3. Then we're going to work on our arms, 1, 2, 3, and then our hips. So you have banded flexion, external rotation of the arms. You have wrist prep, and then for the lower body we have hip flexion and ankles. So our banded flexion, basically what we're going to do is we're going to go overhead and prep the top of the overhead squat. So in the overhead squat, you want to make sure that your elbows are pointed down whenever you're overhead here. So your elbows are pointed down. You could show your armpits. If you haven't heard that one, that's a great cue to use. Also when you're coaching the overhead squat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this band, loop it around my wrist here like I'm wearing a wristwatch, flatten out the palm, and place it over. All right, so I'm pressing on the band so I don't have to white knuckle it and engage any muscles in my arms. I'm just going to let it stretch by flipping this up and going armpits out, basically the same position of the snatch, and stepping back to where I feel a big stretch under my arm here. If you want to take it to the next level, all you do is you take the same foot and step back here. I recommend that you spend about 2 minutes per side in this stretch. The second one would be the external rotation. So you could bias external rotation, the exact same position that I was just talking about. This is going to allow you to not only to hold the bar, your overhead squat in your shoulders, but through your torso where you need it. What you're going to do is you're going to take the PVC pipe behind the same arm, just reach through and pull it up here. I like to have an open palm and press. Again, 2 minutes per side. You're going to feel a big stretch in the back of the shoulder, possibly in a little bit of forearm. Your wrist prep, if you come on in so you can see my wrist, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into this fully flexed position, because this is going to be the position that I need to focus on in the overhead squat. I'm going to start by placing my hands on the ground. We're going to go wide fingertips. And now what I'm going to do is I just want to press those shoulders around about 5 times, feeling a stretch in the wrist. We're going to go around clockwise, and then we're going to go counterclockwise. Once you get a few reps there, 10 rounds to be precise, we're going to take the fingertips, put them towards our knees, and then make sure that your palms are your palms are flat on the ground. You'll lean back and come out of it 10 times, just pushing a little further every single time. You want to open up for this grip that we're going to have on that overhead squat here, okay? If you have the wrist is going to be put in the same position. And then we're going to move on to the lower body. I guess I should stay down here. You want to work on your squat, okay? Your squat is going to be assisted by weightlifting shoes today. To make it even better, you want to make sure that you can get full hip flexion. That's getting into the bottom of a squat with no problem at all. One of the best stretches for this is to get into the squat and send one leg back. You're going to take your knee and your foot and offset them just a tad with both hands to the ground. Okay, you want to make sure that you get a fully flexed hip here. You're going to feel a stretch inside the leg and possibly outside here too. You're gonna spend 2 minutes per side. The last one is gonna be your ankles. So again, just to get as much as you can, you're gonna spend 2 minutes on the pole here, or on the rack, prop your ankle up, and hips are gonna be to the pole, okay? So with that leg straight, try to get your hips to the pole, 2 minutes per side. That is gonna help you move efficiently in this workout. For your warm-up is gonna be very specific today. These are 3-minute rounds, all right? Not to be confused with the 3-minute workout. This entire workout can last up to 20 minutes, 22 minutes. Am I correct there? Anyways, about 18 minutes. We'll call it 18 as the max. You're gonna build to a moderate snatch. Okay, you're gonna be taking the bar, the overhead squat, into a snatch from the ground. Okay, so you're gonna build to a moderate snatch. Something, let's say moderate is a medium weight. We're not gonna max out today on our warm up just to conserve energy for the workout. And you're going to lift above 95 pounds. So when you get to the 95, it feels very good because you're gonna have to snatch under fatigue. Build to a moderate snatch, then you're gonna go 4 rounds very fast. You'll take 30-second row fast and then 30 seconds of slow spin reps. This is gonna get your heart rate up and then bring it back down. Get your heart rate up and then bring it back down. Just 4 rounds of that, all right? You wanna step off of that rower breathing very heavily. Then you're gonna add 1 round of 5 overhead squats, starting from the snatch, and 5 chest-to-bar pull-ups at 80%. This is a conversation pace, something that you could talk to your buddy while you're doing this. Then you're gonna go right into 4 and 4. 4 chest-to-bar pull-up, 4 overhead squats, 4 chest-to-bar pull-ups at 90%. You could rest a little bit in between here, but don't rest the 15 minutes that we're gonna do after this. Then you can do 3 and 3, right? So this is gonna be 100% effort. 3 overhead squats, 3 chest-to-bar pull-ups as quickly as possible, okay? We're gonna rest 15 minutes and then get right to that workout. During the WOD, I've got a few tips here. Break the reps up early. Break them up early, like Austin said. Make sure that you are not going out hot in the first round, all right? So you wanna make sure that you conserve your grip. It's all about conserving your grip as long as possible, okay? So break the reps up early. For the first round, I recommend doing these in 2s, possibly singles. That's okay, all right? You're not racing against the clock just yet. Go ahead.
One thing with breaking them up, it's going to seem really annoying at first because you're going to feel fresh. You're going to feel like you're going to be very tempted to go faster and you kind of ditch the plan. But make sure you stick to that plan. You want to break them up early, so keep your head clear and know, okay, I know I could be going faster, but I got to think long term. So that's why I got to break these up as annoying as it's going to be.
You mentioned something earlier about whenever you do break the reps up, what do you want to focus on if you drop off the bar?
Just get it back up. So like, even though it's singles, they're not slow singles. You don't want to hop off, kind of chill, and then go hop off, maybe shake it out and go. Drop off, shake it, go. Or even just hop and let go and grab. You're constantly moving, but you're just getting a little bit of relaxation in that grip. Just to save it.
Yes. So find a bar, this is one of my next tips, find a bar that's just barely out of reach. You don't want to do a max jump to get to that bar. You're gonna find a bar that you could just jump right up. Say Austin's bar is right above his reach. So his feet are about 1 inch off the ground. And that's all that he needs, okay? You want to make sure that you can do your pull-ups without your feet scraping the ground. On your overhead squat, again, you want to make this as efficient as possible by doing your movement prep and locking out those arms. So with the locked out arms, relax your fingertips, okay? Let it rest in the palm and just relax, okay? The more relaxed you can be here, the better for those pull-ups. As far as weightlifting shoes, we've already went over that. Straps, gloves, tape, use them. You're going to tear on this workout. You don't want to tear too much, all right? Make sure your calluses are trimmed right before you go into this.
Add some here. For wraps, personally, I want to recommend like wrist wraps like we typically snatch, just because it's going to get it nice and tight, and you probably don't want to thing your chest on. Just a suggestion there. I would go gymnastic wraps though, or gloves. I would just be very careful. At least if you're going to do it for the snatch or overhead squat, You just don't want them super tight. Hopefully 95 is not gonna like crush you. So you want to keep this kind of loose.
Yeah, so do not try to cut the circulation off to your hands. You're gonna need that blood, all right? Just to rapidly restore your grip in between sets. Pace early and breathe 2 times in the overhead squat. Okay, so when we get into the overhead squat and into the workout, your heart rate's gonna go up. You do not want to hold your breath in your workout at all. Okay, so let it flow on the chest to bars. On your overhead squats, try this technique. Once you get it here, you're gonna breathe out of the bottom, breathe out of the top, and just let it go. Be as smooth as you possibly can with that. If you hold your breath, you're gonna have a bad time. Going back to the reps, in the first set of 10, you're gonna go in 2s or 1s. Like Austin said, don't be afraid of the clock beating you. It's not gonna be an issue. 3s on the set of 12, 4s on the 14, and when you get to round 16, you're gonna have to start to move, all right? Austin got to round 18, and then he got to the second round of the overhead squats. If it comes to that, like if you get to the overhead squats, or if you get to the round of 18, where you know that you have the possibility of finishing that round is slim, get as many reps as possible there. 1 repetition in this workout is 1 more than last year and 20 spots ahead of your partner or ahead of the person in your gym or your region, or possibly in the world. So with those tips, hopefully we crushed this workout. This is 15.2. My friends over at Barbell Shrugged are gonna have a great video for you. I'm very excited to see Chris's hot tips this week. I think those guys are at the Arnold. If you want to follow our workouts, hit us up on Facebook at Faction Strength and Conditioning. You can also go to our website at www.factionsc.com. You got anything?
I'm fine.
All right, thanks.
Rub your hands. You still filming?
See your hands.
Nice.
Ew.
I'm gonna post that one. Thanks, Faith.
Mm-hmm.